What's up guys, today we're back in Red Dead Redemption 2 and I'm going to show you how to get a lot of money pretty fast, at least the fastest wave that I've seen so far. You've actually got to travel quite a bit, but I haven't seen a faster method to get money yet, but if you have, leave it in the comments. I believe this treasure ends up giving us around $2,000, and this is also a guide on the Poisonous Trail treasure map. You don't have to watch this entire video if you don't want the treasure location spoiled. Just watch the first part where I'll show you how to get the first map and then you can go from there. Okay, so the first location is all the way up north towards the top left of the map at Charon Lake. There's also an interesting stranger encounter here, so don't miss that. Right next to Charon Lake, you'll see a bunch of little buildings, I think like 3 buildings or so, and they're called Charon Lodge. Go into this bigger building here, and right when you walk in, you'll see a bed, and beside that bed, you'll see a chest. Open that chest up, and there will be a treasure map. And to look at your treasure map again, hold right on the D-pad, go to treasure maps, and pick the Poisonous Trail map if you want to see the map again. If you don't want any more locations or anything about this treasure map spoiled for you, then go ahead and click off of this video or continue watching for the rest of the locations. Okay, so getting started with our next map. That map we just found will lead us to the Poisonous Trail map 2, and it'll be found inside of a hollow tree at the location that I'm showing here, directly south of the E in Lemoyne and to the east of the R and L in Scarlet. For just a reference, Valentine is up there at the top of the map and Lemoyne is right below New Hanover. You'll see the tree that was shown in the treasure map atop the hill there, and down here you'll see some rocks with a tree knocked down. Beside them is this dead tree standing alone. You'll be able to search it by holding square on PS4 and X on Xbox One, and you'll have to be on the side that has the hole at the bottom to be able to search it. Once you search in there, you should find the second treasure map that will lead us to the third treasure map. And sorry if I'm going a little fast with this guide, I'm just trying to get it out as quick as possible because a lot of people like my quick guides rather than me sitting there talking forever. So if you have any questions on anything, just leave it down in the comments. Our last map will be found over here on the far east side of New Hanover, almost at the edge of the map. It's just south of the R in New Hanover and Elysian Pool. There's a weird pile or formation of rocks and a wooden tower nearby, kind of surrounded by trees. In the center of the rocks there's a hole. Search in there and you'll find the last map. Now if you just wanted to see where the maps were and don't want to actually see me collect the treasure, you can click off of the video now if you don't want that kind of spoiler. But if you're this far in, I would kind of advise watching the rest of the video because the cave is kind of confusing, has a bunch of different routes you can go. I'll also show you how to get out of that cave because that's also a little confusing. If not though, if you're having trouble, just come back to this video. Okay, so we are just north of our last map at Elysian Pool, up here again at the top right of the map, towards the east coast of the map, or at least the top right of New Hanover. And just for reference again, there's Valentine all the way over there at the left, and you'll have to come all the way over here to the right or the east to Elysian Pool, again just north of where we were in that last map. Okay, so at the top of Elysian Pond, there is a waterfall. You can actually walk inside of this waterfall. You're gonna need your lantern here, but I don't think that will be much of a problem because I think you always carry it on you right behind your knife, but just head on in there and follow the direction that I'm going. You'll want to climb up this ledge here and then keep heading on into the tunnel. I'm going to take out my lantern here because it does start to get a little dark, and again it's held right behind your knife slot. Just go over to your knife, push R2 or right trigger. Eventually you'll come over to this edge. You could walk straight forward or you can go down this ledge. You want to jump down here, so go ahead and jump down there. Arthur might tumble up a little bit and fall. Once he gets up, head forward, and to the right there will be a small hole in the wall. You'll want to crouch down and go through this hole, and then you will be presented with 2 new options to travel through. You want to go right, and then again there's a little room to the right, but you just want to keep moving forward. That's just a little loot room if somebody's sleeping there, but just ignore that and keep going forward. Okay, so eventually you'll come to a dead stop, an edge. What you want to do is go over to the left and jump off of the edge onto this little piece of rock sticking out. It is possible, I think, to fall to your death here, but if you just go over to this side and jump, I don't think it's really possible to miss. Once you get down here, just head straight, climb up this little ledge, and you will be able to search this rock. Inside of this rock, you will find 4 gold bars. Doesn't give us any money yet, but each of these gold bars are worth 500 bucks, giving you a total of $2,000. That is quite a lot of money, especially at the beginning of the game. I'm still in chapter 2, so this is pretty good money. There is only one type of person that will buy these gold bars, the same person that will buy jewelry, and I'll show you how to do that, but first I'm going to show you how to get out of this cave. So walk up the right side of this little ramp. If you go up the left side, Arthur will just kind of stumble there and fall again, and then once you get up there to your right, there will be tiny little ledges that you can grab onto. You might want to move around your left analog stick a little bit and then push square, mash square while you're moving your left analog stick around, because he really wasn't wanting to grab onto it at first. I had to like sit there for a couple seconds. But once you get up there, it's kind of self-explanatory, but but I will show you the path still that I took. I just went back the same way I came. I didn't really care about looting that other room or anything. If any of you guys do loot that little room, let me know down in the comments and tell me what you got, if you got anything good from it, because I'm kind of interested, because I just completely forgot about it. Going through this little narrow part, you might want to crouch, and then once you get out of that hole, go right and then turn left. There will be a little ramp here. It'll take you back up this path. It might look familiar. This is the same spot that we jumped off of the first time. You should see a little beam of light coming from the cave entrance. That is a good sign, unless I guess it's nighttime and you don't see that. Either way, you should have a lantern. Just go through that exit, and now you have your gold bars. You're rich. Not yet though. We have to sell the stuff. At first I thought maybe you could sell these to a trapper or the general store, but you actually have to sell these to a fence. I will show you the logo here on the map. I believe there are 4 fences in the game. I'm not entirely sure on that number, but I will show you where one is for sure. It's right here at Emerald Ranch, which is below the inn in New Hanover. HAN. Right below that inn there was Emerald Ranch, and there was a fence there. I'm not entirely sure if he'll be there if you haven't progressed far enough in chapter 2. If he's not there, make sure you progress in chapter 2 a little bit farther and he should pop up. Before you leave this area though, before you leave Elysian Pond, let me show you where one little piece of loot is though, where you can get a gold nugget, I think a necklace, some type of jewelry. It's right here at the bottom of the pond, so you might as well grab it on your way out. It's kind of in the same direction. Right here where I'm showing you on the map, there will be a small chimney. Just loot that chimney by holding square or X. Make sure you search the chimney twice, because you only get one thing for each search, so make sure you search it multiple times. By the way, these chimneys sometimes have the best loot in the game, besides of course these gold bars that we just got. Usually though, you search a chimney inside of a house. For some reason it's just a chimney sitting here by itself. I don't know what happened to the house, but just loot that chimney. You should get a gold nugget and some type of jewelry. But just to prove that these gold bars are each worth 500, I'm gonna sell them now. I'm actually gonna only sell 2. I don't really want to sell the other 2 just in case. I don't know, somebody on Reddit was saying that these could be used to upgrade your camp. I only seen one person say it, but just in case, I was gonna keep them. If you guys know about this, leave it down in the comments. I'm sure I could donate it to the bin at the camp, but I'm not sure if I want to do that, if it's really worth it. I think I'd rather cash them in and then put the cash in the camp and then upgrade stuff. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you're a little richer now. $2,000, and then plus the money that you got for selling the nugget. I think that was like $250, or how much was I? Actually, no, I think the nugget was $25. I also had a gold ingot on me for some reason, and that sold for like $250. I don't know where I got that from. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, if this helped, leave a like on the video. It helps out a lot. Also share it with a friend who's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. I'm sure this will help them out a lot getting some money, especially if they're towards the beginning of the game still. If you're playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which if you're watching this video and watched all the way to now, you probably are. So if you are, make sure you subscribe for more Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. I have plenty more coming out, some tips and all that. So make sure you subscribe. Hopefully I see some of you guys in future videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.